Hi, so can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your experiences here on WCU?
Sure. My name is Sophia. I'm a senior in the environmental health program. I'm graduating in May. I've had a great time at WCU. It's become my home. I love everyone here. I've had great faculty. I've had wonderful professors, worked with great staff. I've worked on a few different campus offices. I've worked at the former first year experience. I've worked with Mentoring Persistence Student Success, or MAPS. And I currently work at Home Base, which is an affiliated facility, but it's not directly WCU. And then I'm going to be attending Western again in the fall for my master's in the Higher Education Student Affairs program.
And can you tell me a little bit about your background and maybe the challenges that you faced as a result of and leading up to this point?
Sure. So started out pretty normal. I was a regular kid. My mother died when I was 9, and then my father died when I was 14. And following his death, I became a ward of the state. I was lucky enough to be given guardianship, so I was originally with my aunt and uncle on my father's side and my grandfather on my mother's side. My aunt and uncle were not a stable situation. It wasn't a safe situation. I ended up ultimately with my grandfather. It was myself and my younger sister, Sunny. And we lived with our grandfather until I graduated high school, but there were plenty of issues with financial instability, and there were interpersonal issues with the family and stuff like that all the way leading up to this point.
So are you engaged in any extracurricular activities on campus or within the community itself? Athletics, clubs, Greek life? And if so, do you think that your participation in those kinds of activities have helped you in your motivation and dedication?
Yes, I'm the president of 2 RSOs on campus, the recognized student organizations. I'm the president of the student chapter, the Western student chapter of American Society of Safety Engineers, which is kind of like our major club, but it is a national society. So I am engaged in networking opportunities and national conferences, all that kind of stuff, as well as just planning local stuff here on campus. I'm also president of the Resilient Independent Student Association, or RESA, which deals with students in my sort of backgrounds and situations. We're an up-and-coming group. There's still a lot to learn. We're still trying to feel our way out and see what these students need in terms of resources and events. But my main job at this point with RESA is to get us going and to see where we can go with it. It's definitely changed my outview on leadership. It's developed me more as a person, as a student, as a professional. It's one of the reasons I've decided to go on to my master's. I've realized that being involved with extracurriculars, I want to work with students, I want to help students. So it's definitely influenced my career goals as well.
Excellent.